What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another Backrooms Lore video, and today we're going to be going over level 5, which is referred to as the Terror Hotel. Level 5 is an infinite hotel complex and has a survival difficulty of Class 2, which describes it as being unsafe, secure, and has a low entity count. This level specifically appears to have been built around 1930, with a ton of the furniture that furnishes the entire level appears to be from around 1920. And keep in mind there are around 3 main areas in level 5 that are fully accessible. There is something oddly satisfying about this level in that the level itself appears to clean itself, and it's unknown how this process is done. So that's pretty cool. Throughout this whole level, you can hear smooth jazz playing quietly throughout the halls via vintage turntables and vintage speakers that are hooked up to a sound system. And the swishing of the music is done completely at random, so it's not really known how specifically the music itself changes. Level 5 itself is pretty mysterious and infamous for its strange noises that can be heard. Like, you can hear party chatter in the distance, and on different wall sides you can hear like people talking, and you can just hear random conversations, stuff like that. There's also been reports of strange happenings, like seeing eyes glowing in the darkness, or feeling tapping on their shoulder and then they turn around and no one's there. Just weird stuff like that. In addition, you can also see the eyes in different paintings on the level will actually follow you. Like, the eyes in the painting will follow what you do. It's kind of weird. Main hall is the first or main section where wanderers will find themselves in, and the wallpapers are covered in this mahogany red gold ornate wallpaper, and it's got a ton of like exotic furnishings. Like, just the halls themselves are really furnished, and they have like bookshelves and cabinets and antique sofas, and just think of rich stuff like that. The walls of the main hall have some antique candle holders, and some of them are actually electric and not wax candle holders, so they produce a constant buzz that is similar to like the loud fluorescent lights that you hear on level 0. So most of the rooms here are empty, but some of them do have like full furnished living quarters. And most of the doors on this specific area are locked, but some of them have been found to miraculously unlock themselves and then relock and open randomly. So a lot of strange paranormal stuff going on. This level also holds a ton of elevator shafts, and they range from modern elevators to antique with a copper cage. And if you mess with the elevator panel, you can really only access floors 1 through 12, which will take you to another part of level 5 on the same floor. But if you try to go to 13 or higher, it will result in either death or disappearance. So it's not really known what's above floor 12. The Beverly Room, also known as the Eternal Ballroom, is pretty much like the main social hub in level 5. It has a big fanciful table in the middle of the room, and it's illuminated by a large chandelier. The table itself has an unfinished game of Mahjong, and there are a ton of drinks being served on the table, and attempts at finishing the game were unsuccessful. There are tons of doors like on the ceiling and the walls, and taking one of those doors will either take you to the main hall or the boiler room. To get to this specific area, you'll need to find a small silver placard outside of a door reading the Beverly Room, and then just walk into the door. This specific area pretty much just features old machinery and like vintage pipe lining the walls, and exhaust valves that line the pipes on the walls have almond water, which pretty much seems to flow through them, and the pressure of the water seems to cause the pipes to leak. Just like in levels 2 and 3, there is a ton of heat to deal with because of the machinery, and steam fills the air as the machines tend to run continuously. I mean, in addition to the heat, you're also going to have to deal with the loudness of the machinery because they are working like at 100% full time. And a creepy part of this specific area is wanderers have reported hearing faint whispering emitting from the large smoking furnaces. There are reports of a 4th area that some would want to call the lobby room, but no one knows how to enter, as wanderers that have experienced this anomaly claim that you're not supposed to know. And some people have come to the conclusion that it most likely means that you're unable to remember how to enter this area. So it's not exactly whether or not the area exists, but how to specifically document it, because everyone who seems to see this area tends to forget it. Also, there are maintenance elevators in this specific area, but it is not advised to use them, probably due to the fact that they're vintage or just not really well kept. There aren't a lot of normal entities in level 5, however there is a pretty big population of death moths that have created nests pretty much all around the level. There are a mix of male and female death moths, and they mostly fly out of dark rooms that just end up swarming the halls. But luckily the females seem to stay in their nests and they don't normally leave, but they're more common in level 5, so just keep that in mind. The only other entities that are known to appear here in level 5 are hounds, woodlands, skin stealers, watchers, a name I can't pronounce, growlers, and death rats. There are also reports of Entity 89, also known as ants, and a report of the Wrangler in the boiler room. Additionally, you can also find Entity 26, which is known as Samantha, and they can occasionally be found wandering level 5 in the main hall. And finally, there is one more entity here on this level, and he is referred to as the Beast of level 5. Avoid him at all costs. The first outpost of this level is going to be the Meg Outpost Housekeeping. This outpost is made to protect other groups from entities and to study level 5. And they pretty much help guide wanderers looking to move through the boiler room because that is one of the most dangerous areas. And they usually assist groups like Homely Hotel with their service. The next group of this level is going to be the Homely Hotel. This group has a running hotel service in level 5, and they pretty much have set up in the main hall with custom signs leading to their area, and it's open to wanderers that want to fill in applications to stay. And it's really cool because they have active food and room service that keep wanderers safe, and this is pretty much their first base, with their second being in level 11, which I will get to eventually, don't worry. And the final third base of the Homely Hotel operates in level 230. Next outpost in this level is going to be the Originals. They are a group of people set up in one of the Beverly Rooms, and it's comprised of people that had entered the Backrooms from the span of 1300 and 1940. And they only accept new members if they are from the previously mentioned time period, so you gotta be old to get in this group. They mostly keep to themselves, but they trade on occasion, and they tend to stay away from large factions. There are around 31 members, and some noteworthy members are fairly historical, such as Amelia Earhart and Captain Edward Smith, and many more. Just think of really old famous people. They got a lot of them in there. The final group of this level is going to be the Lost Hall Society, which was a group created by an unknown entity species, and the population is unknown, but it is known that they are located in a wing of the level filled with large libraries. It's rumored that they spend most of their time collecting, studying, and debating over historical and geographical information, so kind of a weird hobby. I don't know why they would want to do that. And they have a reputation for their vast collection of tomes, maps, and other media containing a wealth of knowledge. So that's pretty cool. Take back what I said before, that's really cool. It's a high value to any wanderers in need of information on just anything about, as their work is still here to this day. So if you got any questions about anything, go and ask them. They're probably going to give you some wise response. There are a ton of entrances into level 5. The first is to enter, find an old stairway in level 4. The second is to access an elevator in level 3. Finding a damaged door in level 19 will lead you to level 5. Survive the eroded state in level 126. Some of the unlocked doors in level 54 can lead to this level. Houses in level 10 may lead to level 5. A door in the entrance hall in level 82 can rarely lead to level 5. Some of the doors in level 92 will lead to level 5, and the same can be done if you do not leave an apartment in Event 3. And certain doors in level 4.2 can lead to level 5. To exit this level, the first of the exits is going to be to turn around and go back up the stairs to re-enter level 3. Get back to the elevator to re-enter level 4. Travel deep into the boiler room to get to level 6, although this is not advised due to the extreme heat, which makes sense. Taking a dark wooden door can lead to level 9. Finding an open door on the wall, floor, or ceiling that has a forest scenery will lead to level 63. Enter a metal door found in the main hall to enter level 98. If flickering lights occur in unison, then a wooden door will appear. Open it to transport yourself to level 27. Playing an arcade cabinet in the boiler room will lead you to level 40. Enter an airlock-like door within level 5 via the boiler room to enter level 78. A large wooden gate, rarely found in the Beverly Room, can lead to level 84. and a wing of the hotel secured by Meg will lead to level 171. Wow. Thank you guys for watching. I have put so much time and effort into this video. It's unreal. Definitely more than any other video I've ever had to edit. This editing process took at least a day. So it would really help if you guys would like this video, support it, share it. And most of all, I hope it helped give you a better understanding of the Backrooms and specifically this level, because I did try my best to put it all together in a cohesive way. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.